Hi everyone, this is Salman and welcome to GetTrainedGetHired.com. Today we will be talking about resume. A lot of students approach me and they say that they have sent hundreds of resumes out to the companies and they haven't received a single interview call and they're wondering what's going on. So my first response to them is that please send me your resume, I would like to take a look at it. And when I see the resume, I get the idea because the resume is just not up to the standard. So what do I mean by standard? You see, if you are a bookkeeper, one of your job is to do bank reconciliations, generate financial statements, take care of accounts receivable, and look at the aging summary. Now your resume can exactly say the same thing. Do bank reconciliation, take care of accounts receivable, review accounts aging summary, accounts receivable aging summary. So if this is what your resume looks like, that each bullet point consists of only 3 or 4 words, then it doesn't matter how many times you send your resume, it's just a wrong thing, and you can send a wrong thing 1,000 times, it's just not going to get you the response that you are looking for. So then what is the right way to do it? So you can say the same thing but in a little bit different way. So let's take an example. Right? So the same thing can be said that do bank reconciliations, analyze accounts receivable aging summary, write off bad debts, recording amortization on assets, do year end for clients and provides adjusting general entries to the clients. Now this is one line. Let's take another example. Maybe you are responsible for taking care of assessments and reassessments that are done by the CRA. And you can literally say it one line. Take care of CRA assessments or reassessments or post-filing reviews. Now that same thing can be said. Review both corporate and personal notice of assessments and reassessments and follow up with the CRA. Now for example, if you are doing reviews and compilations, you can just say do reviews or perform compilations. The same thing can be said in a better way, like engage in the accounting and assurance group and assigned to review and corporate engagements, up to and including the preparation of financial statements as well as corporation and personal income tax returns. Here is another example. Ensure clients' compliance with the tax regulations by accurately preparing Canadian corporate income tax and Canadian personal income taxes, GST returns, and filing such returns on time. Now you are saying the same thing, but look at the length of the line that you are giving. And now imagine in the same line you can highlight or bold, instead of highlighting, just bold corporate tax, personal tax, GST, assessments, reassessment, bank reconciliations, AR aging summaries, write-off of bad debts. So you see, once I see the resume, I don't have the time to read the lines. I only have a 3-second window where I will pick up a resume and I want to find out whether this is the right person to hire or not. So once you bold the right keywords, it has a magnificent effect because you are hitting the home run with the recruiter or the hiring manager. You see, once I pick up a resume of a staff accountant, what I am looking on it is somebody who can do corporate tax, personal tax, year-end, can do bookkeeping, knows caseware, tax prep, and QuickBooks. So if I can see those letters right off the bat as soon as I pick up the resume, I think I don't need to now go any further. I would be making that phone call to set up an interview with you. So if your resume is something that only has 2 or 3 keywords under each bold line that you have put in, it's not going to work out for you. The standard is way higher. So for example, if you are into inventory, instead of saying that I do inventory count, you can say increase the accuracy of the inventory stock by conducting inventory count or ABC analysis. So you see, you put the result first and then follow up by your task and how you achieve that. So you are saying the same thing but in a much better way. You see, your resume represents you. Resume is something where The employer expects that you have spent hours over hours and you have come up with a quality product. So who is going to hire you if you can't even describe your own activities in a professional and beautiful way? You've got to have a proper line. It should be at least one line or two lines. You've got to have one or two lines to describe each duty that you are doing. It should be result oriented. Increase 15% sales, increase productivity, increase efficiency, right? Overhaul the process. So it has to be something result oriented, right? And your task that you are doing, you gotta go in a little bit depth in it. So if you are bringing in data from QuickBooks into Caseware, you can say imported data from QuickBooks into Caseware by manually entering it in Caseware, performing the mapping and generating the financial statements. And then you can highlight mapping on it. You can highlight Caseware on it. You can highlight or bold QuickBooks on the same line. So you see you are hitting the right keywords and you are describing your duties in a very professional way. So once your resume is like that, there is one step further that you need to go. And that's really the most important step. You see, most of the people send their resume and the email looks like this. Dear hiring manager, please find attached my resume. Or I have heard of a job on Indeed or on any other website. Please find attached my resume. I believe I have the qualities and the skill sets that you are looking for. All right. But that's not the kind of an email that you need to send. You are making the job of the hiring manager a bit tough because he has to go ahead, pick up your resume and take a look at it by finding out where have you worked, what skills you have, what is it that you can do. Now the introduction email that you are sending, that's your intro email, and that intro email is really the key. On that intro email you need to tell to the hiring manager, please see below my skill sets. I can perform or I can independently do year-end, bookkeeping, file personal and corporate tax. And in front of it, you need to write the years of experience you have. So can do year-end. In front of it, write 2 years, 3 years, whatever years of experience you have. I can file personal taxes. In front of it, write 4 or 5 years of experience or 1 year or 6 months of experience that you have. And then you need to write a separate paragraph which says, I know QuickBooks, and then write the years of experience you have. Caseware, write the years of experience you have. Tax prep, write the years of experience you have. So you have just let him know what you can do and the years of experience, what software you know and the years of experience. And then your third part of your email should be that the companies there where you have worked. So I have worked for PwC, for ABC company. So write the names of those companies there, right? So in this way, first section of your email is what you can independently do, what softwares you know, and the third part is the companies that you have worked for. And then you do a closing where you say, if your job or is there something that you have that matches my skill set, please reach out to me. My resume is attached for your review. So by sending that kind of an email with that quality resume where you have beautifully and professionally described your duties that you are doing, your chances of getting the job really goes up. So if you are looking for resume support, and if you are in the same situation where you have sent your resume and you are not getting any response, please reach out to us. We are sure we can help you out there. Thank you for watching. This is Salman from GetTrainedGetHired.com.